So one of the things I've been doing, because I have all this free time because I've been blackballed from employment, is I watch the cable news. I could literally tell you who hosts every show on every cable news channel all day long, on every hour. I could tell you who hosts every show on every cable news channel. And I've trolled some of the women. I find them somewhat interesting. And they have bios on them, and it tells this and that about them, and where they grew up, and it tells their net worth, which I think is odd, and how much they make per year. But that's a lot to know. But then it goes on to say, their height and their weight, and sometimes even their bra size, and I find that really odd, because they're talk show hosts. They're not bodybuilders, or they're not boxers or MMA fighters, and trust me, some of a lot of the building women are totally smart and totally geniuses and very, very healthy people. And there's probably nothing wrong knowing, I mean, that's their business, their bodies, but that's one of their businesses, is marketing their physicality. So I could see it in that realm, their height and weight, that's of interest to people. But I don't see how that pertains to these women behind doing their thing on the TV. So. It's weird that way, It's like almost that. I'm like, why don't you just post everybody's standing pulse or standing blood pressure, because that too. Or why don't you explain to everybody where the dot is in their head, where they're doing the bulk of their thinking at any given moment, because that's where the real business lies. You're just teasing us with this height and weight, this height and weight business. But anyway, to me, I like the fit stuff. I like the fit.